you have this as a resolution list, you know that I know that we both know that you're deceiving yourself. Why do you have a resolution list? Let's get into it. What is a resolution list? Resolution list is simply a means of knowing what is important to us in our lives, a way of getting to work on good practices that we want to stick with us and getting to get rid of terrible habits that we want to leave, want them to pack and go. It can also help us to nail some personal goals that we have set for ourselves, some crazy things we are thinking in our head. Having said what a resolution is, why does it matter to get one further? Like, resolution lists are there to make us serious, to make us not just go through a year without really having anything to say, to show for it, to say, oh, this particular year was when I was able to do this. Having said what resolution lists are supposed to do for us, now, if you have something like this, can you see? New Year resolution list, and you have something like this. You know that I know that we both know that you're deceiving yourself. Do you know what? Fear it of this minute, like, go and pick your resolution list where you have kept it. What I just did. Pause this video if you have to and tear it up. Matter of fact, have you even started what is on the resolution list? Let me tell you how to create an effective resolution list. It's quite simple. The very first step to creating an effective resolution list is to mentally prepare for it, to mentally prepare for your goal for the year. Mentally preparing myself is letting me know that I have a lot to do. Okay, that already is preparing my mind, is preparing my soul, is preparing everything that yes, there is work to do. Secondly, you have to be specific. Like, what exactly do you want? Do you know what you want? You can't grab out a piece of paper and write 50 goals and you don't even know which, you don't know the one to start with first. See, goals are supposed to be progressive. Is that a word? Like, it's supposed to be like a stairway. This, this, this. You don't just go, you want to go from here and you want to go from here. Like, oh, it doesn't work that way. So you have to be specific. Like, what exactly do you want? Do you want to learn 25 languages at the end of the year, or you want to make sure that you want to pick a language and be able to fluently speak it at the end of the year? You have to be specific. Now you have to also limit your resolutions to a reasonable and realistic amount. You can't pull up a resolution list with 50. Like, who are you deceiving? See, you have to be specific and your goals should be reasonable, they should be realistic, because you should have in mind, you should bear in mind that change is hard, resistance will surely come, and setbacks will surely happen. Those things are just part of life. Third one here is break your goals, that huge goal, into smaller goals. Okay, you can break them into monthly goals, weekly goals, it can even be daily goal. Now, remember, we have an example here, and the example is that I want to become a best-selling author by the end of 2023. Yeah. So if I were to break down that goal before writing the book, I have to make sure that I have a storyline that bangs. I have to work towards all of that. I have to break it into, okay, first I need to have a storyline. Next, I need to know what style do I want to write this in. Okay, then I need to look after the publishing. Yes, who's going to be publishing it? After that, I still have work to do to go to the marketing, because best selling, all of it has to, like, they have to follow a sort of sequence. Okay, if you're breaking down your goal, it has to follow a sort of sequence. Next point is very, very, very important, and most people overlook it because they think, well, it's just writing. Tell you what, write down your goals. Trust me. First and the topmost reason being that you will forget, especially when it is not just one clear goal. You're not just saying, okay, you want to become the best selling author. Imagine I have crazy goals for the year. Okay, I'm saying this 2023, I want to become a best selling author. I want to become a CEO of 2 companies. If I don't write them down, write out how I can get there. See, it's quite simple. Know what you want, know what to do to get there, know how you can get there, then work towards getting there. Another reason why you have to write them down is that when you write out something, it is showing your intentions. Although bear in mind that intention without action is this. I want to sound poetic with this. Intention without action is a pension. Is a pension. Intention without action will allow you malfunction. Oh my God. So let's get back. Writing it out is a kind of like conviction, like I am putting myself up to this task. Another reason why you should write it out is so that you can track your progress. Another reason why your goal should be on paper is that you want to see it every time. The more you see it, the more inclined you are to work towards it. Writing down your goals also helps you save time. Now you've mentally prepared yourself for your goal. You've specified what you want. You've made sure that your resolution is realistic and reasonable. The fourth one, you've made sure that your huge goal has been broken down into smaller goals. Yeah, all of these 4 steps, you've made sure to put it on paper. Yeah, so you followed, we have 5 steps, right? Now that you've put your goal on paper, you have to set daily reminders, and you cannot just rely on your brain to remember everything. You are going to forget. Lastly, if you fall off track, because it is bound to happen, you know why? Because change is hard, change is tough. The body doesn't, the brain doesn't want to be stressed, and by implementing change, by saying you want to change, you are stressing it, and it doesn't want to be stressed. So definitely it is going to resist. You are going to face a whole lot of resistance. Give room for setbacks, give room for mistakes, and you mustn't be too hard on yourself and say, okay, because I forgot to do this once, I forgot to do it twice, you know what, I might as well just let go of this thing. I might as well just forget it. I might as well just cancel my gym subscription. I might as well. No, you have to pick yourself back up. You have to learn to pick yourself back immediately and keep going. And you know, those little progresses. You said something like progresses. I keep saying it, English is hard. It's not for the faint-hearted. So those little progress that you make will, you know, over time compound to the big picture. That's all I've got for you in this video. If you are just seeing a video for the first time, you're welcome. I'm very much happy to have you on board. I hope that you stick with us for a long time, and if you've been here for the past 2 videos now, thank you so much for all of you that have been subscribing, all of your comments. I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful, and I love you. Till next time, remember, slowly but surely. Bye. Get out a piece of paper. It is never too late to start working on a goal. You can start. Fine, 2 months is gone out of 12 months. Yeah, we've got just 10 months left in 2023. If you don't do it now, trust me, you won't do it tomorrow, you won't do it the day after, you won't do it next week. Now is when you have to do it.